Now, and you talked about playing chess and not playing checkers.
Right.
From Can you give us a little bit, what you can give us from where the world you just came from? Can you give us some examples of how financial institutions are playing chess against us while we are playing checkers?
Okay, one of the biggest chess games, which makes us a lot of money, are fees, right? And so we have behavioral fees, we have behavioral modification fees, we have income fees, right? And so one of the quickest way a financial institution can make money, especially if we have a major expense that's occurring, whether it's from regulations, legislation, anything that's happened, the quickest way for us to make money are fees. And we know that consumers do not like to balance their checkbooks and they will pay for convenience. And so, one of the number one ways we make money is through NSF fees, courtesy pay fees, because people just refuse to balance their checkbooks or they see it as a temporary loan. But if you do the math, that's a very expensive loan. And a lot of people go down that slippery slide all the way down into debt because their account is always negative and their paycheck comes in, they still need money, they overdraw their account, and we get more fees. And so, what I tell people all the time, you want to cut a banking executive salary, balance your account.
Mhm.
That is one of the biggest ways and fastest ways that you can reduce the income that's going there and keep the income in your own pocket.
Man, thank you. Because that's the show enough truth from what I
Hmm.
understand. And that is one of the number one levers by which financial institutions make money. Like it's like in the billions of dollars just on the fees that we pay alone
Yeah.
before we even get to the products that they sell us. I mean, the amount of revenue that comes from, like you said, a lack of discipline on the consumer's part,
Right.
and the institutions have full well knowledge of those behavioral patterns and structuring their fees to profit off of those behavioral
Yeah,
patterns.
and you have to think that financial institutions are not nonprofits. They are for profit. Most of them are for profit organizations. Credit unions are not for profit, but they still have to make a profit. They're in the business to make money. And so it's just like if we sell products and services, we may have a fee as well. Our might have a speaking fee. If you bounce a check, I'm going to charge you a fee as well. And so, some of those fees are behavioral fees. Like if you don't want the fee, change the behavior.
Mhm.
Some fees are, we're just passing down the fees, ATM fees, foreign ATM fees, debit card fees, whatever there is. So there's different types of fees. But if you took the fees away from financial institutions, that would hurt a lot of financial institutions and put them under. Because the second way, which should be the first way we make money, is through loan interest, the money that we make off of loans. And people, they're just so happy to get a loan. They don't realize the lower the credit score, the more they're going to pay. So the more interest I can charge you if you have a low credit score. So a lot of people don't educate themselves about credit and how to improve their credit so they can pay less on loans. But we're going to continue to make money as long as consumers refuse to learn how to play this game.
See that?